My accident was I was electrocuted with 12,500 volts, which not only electrocuted me but lit me on fire, and I was burned 70% of my body at that point. All I remember is seeing the whitest light you could imagine. It was just really bright. It it held on to me for a good 5 or 6 seconds, it seemed like, and then exploded, kicked me back into a wall. I was probably 8 or 10 feet up the wall. I, I fell to the ground and I was on fire. And I was trying to pat it out to get the fire out, but I was laying on concrete and it was real difficult. While I'm laying there, I got to hold my arms up because all the flesh is hanging off of them at this point. I've been burned so bad that I can't see myself, so I'm not sure how burned I am, but from my waist up, I'm burned pretty bad. At first, you're kind of in shock about the whole thing, and it kind of wears off. They can't give you anything on the ride to the hospital, and by the time you get there, you're in some serious pain that you've never felt before. The nurse that was next to me said, "Okay, we're going to give you something for pain," and at that point, I was in dreamland. They put me into a coma, is what they did. The first day that I met the, the lawyer that my dad had hired to come and hear my case, he, right off the bat, I just knew this wasn't the guy. I mean, he came in and he, I don't know, he kind of felt sorry for me and everything, but he acted right away like there was no case. I mean, here we were fighting this huge company, and it seemed like it was out of his league or something. Like there was no way possible he was going to take on this company that, could tie him up in court forever, or, just it was going to cost so much money. So he didn't see a, huge profit or something. That's the outlook I got from this guy. He was like, oh, this case is going to be too difficult. Later on, I learned that he told my dad that we didn't have a case. That's what he told us. You don't have a case. And I'm thinking to myself, how do we not have a case? I mean, I did exactly what I was told to do. And here I'm, I'm on the verge of dying. I mean, come on. My mom had run into somebody in Dick's office, and that's how we learned about Richard Alexander. Richard came to see me in the hospital, and the moment he walked in the room, it was totally different from the first lawyer. I mean, I haven't experienced lawyers before at all, so it was like night and day. Richard, when he came into the room, was just a shining light. He was very upbeat and wanted to know everything that happened to me, and he just he made the whole process just very easy on me. Once Richard got involved, there seemed to be a whole process to go by. Before that, we were up in the air about what to do at any step. And when he took over, we knew exactly what was happening and when. From the get-go, I remember him saying, "We're gonna take care of this. We're gonna make it right. This is not what's happened to you so far isn't right." How do you thank somebody that saved your life? I mean, you can't really tell them thank you enough. How, You know where I'd be if it wasn't for him? I mean, I'd probably be either dead by now because of not having enough money to pay for medical expenses, or I'd be in a hospital somewhere dying. That's where I'd be. So how do you thank somebody for that? Geez, he's like he's like your knight in shining armor. What can you say?